to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Down. 10. Striker, 3-3.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
Ready.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Go red. White. Set.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Let's go now. Red, cycle.
Play action, now it's Tua. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Let's go.
2nd down and 5.
Trouble, 38. Drill, 52. Ready.
They fake the handoff, now Tua. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Red, yellow. Ready.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Here we go.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Drill green. Cut.
Here's Tua. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Slide.
It's
97.
2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Ready.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Tua. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Here's the option going left on 2nd down. Ertz fumbles it, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the 2nd drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Now on 2nd and 13. Tua. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Tua. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Shot, 17.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
10 cycles. Ready?
Once again, it's Mostert. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
Ready. Clock, 10. Striker, 3-3.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Triple 38.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down, and the Eagles defense able to hold. They start on the ground here at Sanders, and he is going to lose yardage here. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Back to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Tua now on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Tua. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Ready.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the third quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds.
Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Tua. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. The kick by Sanders is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. And all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you have to have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
19, Tiger, 19.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps, to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They complete it to Hill. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Down. Fight, kick.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has.
Ready.
Play action. Now it's Tua. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 series. cycle. Watch it. Stick.
Tua on fourth down. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's complete to Sanders. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
19, 18, 19.
From the 45 on second down. Hurts. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 55 yards. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Got it.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Opposite. Green.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw is Tua. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Mostert, toss left side. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November. Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They played so well throughout this entire game.
Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
would say that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that really paved